Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and the very occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings and subscription boxes, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel, it's free, and hitting the notification bell so that you find out whenever I post new videos, which is usually at least once a day, whenever I announce giveaways, and whenever I go live. Now if you're watching this on the day that it posts, I actually just went live last night, so you can probably still catch the replay and the giveaway that's included. As always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Today I have another fabulous box from Authentic Books, which, yes, in case you couldn't already tell by the name, is indeed a book subscription. Every month you get to select one of 2 or 3 highly anticipated, often newly released novels in a variety of genres so that you can always make sure there's a book that you are going to really enjoy. And then there are 3 different subscription tiers to choose from, and all of them are tailored to speak to all 5 of the senses. So I just think it's amazing that every month she is actually curating 2 or 3 different boxes and different items that go along with that great read. There is the mini experience, which is $39 plus $8.99 in shipping. That includes, of course, the book, which is often a hardcover signed by the author with an author's note. I just think that's so cool that Natisha works with the publishers to do that for us. There's a bookmark that goes along with it, a beautiful one with a lovely silky tassel, a Spotify playlist, as well as a candle that's made in-house by Authentic Books, as well as a self-care or touch item, which I just think is a great value. Then there is the next level up, which is the full experience, which of course includes all of that, plus a second touch or self-care item, and you get to choose between a premium tea or a cocktail ingredient. And you know me, I always choose the cocktail ingredient because every box always comes with a book recipe as well as a cocktail recipe to really heighten that experience. And then finally there is the premium experience, which is $59 plus shipping. That includes everything that is in the full box, which is $49 in case I didn't mention it. But on top of that, you also get a third self-care or touch item and some delicious chocolate, which of course I just think is the cherry on top, the best part about that. Now this box has been sent to me for review, and I was very excited because for once I got to surprise Natisha with my book selection, because I usually choose the thrillers and this time I did not. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out. Now this is the December box, so it's a little bit later than usual. Often I receive the box in the first week of the following month, but there have been some delays from the publishers, and also there has been a paper shortage. So just know that, but know that you can also get in on the next one. Now if you are interested in subscribing, you can use the code Noelle10 and that will save you 10% on any of those tiers. And then of course you can always customize, and you can add on if you want to add the chocolate to your mini experience, for example, or you just can't choose between the books and you want to get all of the books but maybe have the box that goes with one in particular, you can do that. If you have the FOMO and you want both the tea and the cocktail ingredient, you can do that. So again, very, very customizable, which I just think is super duper awesome. So inside we just have a nice full box. This one is pretty heavy, I have to say. And of course we have our nice little brochure booklet that kind of guides us through the experience. So this is indeed the December box, volume 35. I actually just opened one of their Advent boxes, which I thought was awesome. She did a bunch of different limited edition boxes for the holidays, which was really nice in terms of being able to gift a nice book box to people. All right, so I got The Beasts of a Little Land by Joo-ha Kim, which I don't know how to pronounce the Korean names, even though I'm Korean, but this is kind of why I was attracted to this particular selection. But I do love the cover art, so it's usually down on the bottom. Now, one of the other cool things is this is a give back box. She always has an organization that she contributes to, and this time 5% of your membership will be donated to the Adopt a Classroom Foundation, supporting children's education and their educators. It's been that for a few months, and I think that's such a great thing. So inside, again, this is our guide through the experience. There's a little key where it tells you what sense it's supposed to be speaking to, the item, if there is a page associated with that particular item, and then there's little circles for mini, full, and premium experiences, so you know what came in what boxes. So I'm going to prop this up in front of me so that I can tell you all about it, but I'm already really excited. And then, like I said, there is always a story eats or book recipe. This time it is, Korean cucumber salad. That seems like something I can even accomplish, which is good. And then we also have for our book cocktail, this is a yuzu spritzer, which yuzu is kind of a citrusy kind of thing. So that sounds really good. And then here's our Spotify playlist. There's just like a little QR code. You can always just scan that with your phone if you have Spotify on your phone. And here is the gorgeous bookmark. And the quote is, "Life is only bearable because time makes you forget everything, but life is worthwhile because love makes you remember everything." Ooh, that's like a deep thought. It's got like a nice tiger there at the top and that nice silky tassel. I have all of my authentic books lined up on my bookshelf, but they're all kind of double parked right now, but I have them at the front because I need to read a lot of them still. And then we just have some tissue paper, of course. It looks like, it says packed with love, but it looks like they got a new sticker, which is kind of fun. Like I said, it's pretty heavy, so I'm not going to hold it up any longer. I'm going to go ahead and get in there. Now, the item that's always kind of poking out of the shred is the candle, which comes in its own lovely box. And the candle is usually the item, even before the chocolate, that gets used first in my house because my husband loves chocolate and candles. He's always excited about an authentic books box. So let me go ahead and open this up. So very, very cute. I just think it's adorable because there's a little label on it that says it's about to get lit-rary. So let me go ahead and open our candle. And again, the candle does come in all subscription tiers, so you don't have to feel like you're missing out. So this is called Inyeon or Destiny. So it even has it in a Korean script, which is cool. I don't, again, speak any Korean. I was adopted when I was 4 months old, so I don't have like a big connection to Korean culture, even though I've tried. I did try to take some Korean language classes in college, but so many people were so far ahead of me in terms of having grown up hearing that language, and I just didn't have the ear for it. So let's see what it says about our candle. It says Inyeon is a soy-based candle with hibiscus palm notes. That sounds amazing. Hibiscus is the national flower of South Korea. Inyeon refers to the Korean phrase meaning the ties between two people over the course of their lives. I did not know any of that. See, I think this is going to be a very educational book for me. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. It's so fresh. It almost smells like, almost has like an aloe to it to me, even though I know she said hibiscus palm. But look how like green and beautiful these little stones are in there. There's always some like beautiful decoration on these authentic books candles, which I just think is a lovely touch. Oh, that smells so good. It's a 4-ounce candle. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. All right, let's keep going. So what's the next thing that we have? Oh, this is what's super heavy. So often the cocktail ingredient comes in a little like bubble mailer, and it's usually really heavy, and often it comes in glass. So I'm guessing that that's what that was. Now the tea this time was by Titulia or Tiatula. It was a masala chai tea, which would have been great too because I do love chai. Let me know if you love chai in the comments below. But this is by Route 23. It's the Yuzu Citrus Simple Syrup. So our bar is in such good shape these days because of authentic books, because all we have to do is add some spirits to all of these amazing syrups that I have lined up in our teeny little bar. So my husband's I've been like, get some soda water, get some vodka so we can actually use and enjoy these. But I bet this cocktail is going to be delicious. They suggest adding some grapefruit juice, lime juice, and tequila, and then mineral water to taste if it's too strong. That sounds really good. It says rapid infusion, ready in just a few hours, makes our simple 3-part recipes easy for anyone to follow. So I'll have to look up Route 23 and look up some more recipes that I can do, because I'm not always in the mood for tequila, but I'm probably always in the mood for some yuzu. So let's keep going. All right, the touch item or self-care item that is in all of the boxes, so mini, full, and premium, is this amazing, dragon fruit green tea handmade soap. I think I was kind of also thinking when I chose this book that it would have a lot of like Asian influence in it, so I chose well, I believe. So beautiful. I think we've gotten a soap from this company before, but dragon fruit green tea, I love dragon fruit. It's delicious. I'm not like a huge green tea drinker in all honesty, but I'm very excited about this. This is by Unearth Malie. It says, try this sweet antioxidant enriched fruity blend of dragon fruit oil or pitaya seed oil and organic green tea. This bar has poppy seeds for added exfoliation, has a great lather, and smells delicious. It does. It smells really good. Again, very like fresh and like a little bit earthy. Love that. All right, so it did kind of get a little bit onto our little velvet pouch here, so I'll just kind of wipe that off a bit, and then we will get into whatever this is. So this is, ooh, I love these. So this is touch number 2. So this would be in the full and the premium experiences. It's some blotting papers. These are super useful for a slightly oily girl like myself. So this is from Palladio. It says these top-selling tissues are made with natural rice and provide the same great oil-absorbing functions as our rice powder. One side is our standard oil blotting sheet, while the other contains powder to touch up your makeup after blotting. So it's nice because it comes in this little easy travel case. It's just like cardboard, but it has a little tab, and then it just is like a nice, easy dispenser. So one side has a little bit of powder to touch up after you blot your face. So that's great to not have to actually like put powder on your face when you're out and about, to just kind of take some of the excess oil off. That's actually a really useful item. Wow, this is such a good box, because sometimes, because the touch item is often like a bath product, sometimes we'll get like bath salts or like bath bombs, which I don't usually use because you guys know that I'm a shower girl. So this time around, it's like I will use all 3 of the self-care / touch items. So the one that is only in the premium experience is from Cleanse Gourmet. We've gotten these before. These are amazing because they're shower steamers. They are citrus shower steamers, intense citrus, eucalyptus, and organic peppermint. So it's gonna clear your sinuses, make everything smell amazing. It says a plant-based and food-grade gourmet ingredients beauty brand that focuses on fresh infusions that feed your skin. So they just come in this little package, and they have like, you know, the little organics kind of on there to make them look pretty, but they don't last long because I always plop the shower steamers directly into my shower like as soon as possible. So very excited about that. All 3 of those were awesome. And then of course our chocolate. Now this is a beautiful package. Mine got a little bit crushed probably by that big bottle. It is from Harper Macaw, which is a brand I don't think I've had in here before. This is so cool. It's got like a hawk and a pineapple on it. It's butter, toffee, and sea salt from Brazil, and it is 57% milk chocolate. Look how pretty this package is, you guys, with the like gold foil, and you can kind of see like there's these little like pineapples. It says this Harper Macaw sources cocoa beans directly from sustainable agroforestry plots, and sales of each product contribute to the restoration and protection of threatened, degraded, or deforested land near their sources. That's also awesome. Like ethical chocolate is good too. Not only pretty, but ethical, and I just think that flavor, butter, toffee, and sea salt, sounds really good. So I don't actually see any page numbers for these. I think it's just kind of like the vibe of the whole book, but we'll have to read a little bit more about the book. So let's just go over again all of our items. Where we got for touch items, we got our dragon fruit green tea soap that was in all levels of the boxes. For the premium and full boxes, rice paper blotting tissues, and then finally for just in the premium boxes, those shower steamers. And then if you everybody got that amazing candle. That scent is so good, and you can actually just buy the candles from Authentic Books, and that is a scent that I would totally purchase. And then also, if you got the full experience, you got to choose between that yuzu syrup or the chai tea. So wow. And then of course, like I said, only in the premium experiences did you get that amazing chocolate. This is such a pretty book. So it is a hardcover. Again, I just love that sort of tiger in the background, very like Korean. We have our nice Authentic Books seal there on the corner. So I often forget to do this, you guys, but inside they did give us a little book plate with her signature. There's that. And I will read to you the little blurb, of course, and then probably the author's note, which I just think is so cool. It might be a little hard to read because they often write it in their own handwriting, which is a lovely touch. But it says, this is an epic story of love, war, and redemption set against the backdrop of the Korean independence movement. So this is a hardcover, so the retail value on this is $27.99. So that's already like half the cost of the whole box. Again, obviously she's getting it at a discounted price because she's working with the publishers, but you guys, these boxes are so worth it. It's like a lifestyle box and a book box all together, but just the curation and the way she puts it together is just always so awesome. It says, in 1917, deep in the snowy mountains of occupied Korea, an impoverished local hunter on the brink of starvation saves a young Japanese officer from an attacking tiger. In an instant, their fates are connected, and from this encounter unfolds a saga that spans spans half a century. In the aftermath, a young girl named Jade is sold by her family to Madame Silver's courtesan school, an act of desperation that will cement her place in the lowest social status. When she befriends an orphan boy named Jung-ho, who scrapes together a living begging on the streets of Seoul, they form a deep friendship. As they come of age, Jung-ho is swept up in the revolutionary fight for independence, and Jade becomes a sought-after performer with a new romantic prospect of noble birth. Soon, Jade must decide whether she will risk everything for the one who would do the same for her. From the perfumed chambers of a courtesan school in Pyongyang to glamorous cafes of a modernizing Seoul in the boreal forests of Manchuria, where battles rage, Joo Kim's unforgettable characters forge their own destinies as they wager their nations. Immersive and elegant, Beasts of a Little Land unveils a world where friends become enemies, enemies become saviors, heroes are persecuted, and beasts take many shapes. I just think that sounds so interesting because obviously there's a lot of history there. I actually strangely know a little bit of it from some of the editing work that I've done in the past, but I just love a good historical novel. Sounds really good to me, and especially just because it is my ethnic heritage that I, as I already admitted, do not know that much about. I just think this will be very like eye-opening and also probably a nice story, in all honesty. It just sounded really, really good to me. So let me know what you guys think about how that sounds. Let's see what it says about our author's note though. It says, "Dear reader, Beasts of a Little Land began as an image in my mind of a snowy scene in the mountains nearly 6 years ago. I'm nervous and proud that it is a new reality I got to share with you, and that it is now a reality I got to share with you. Each of these characters took a little piece of my soul to create. They've been living and breathing humans for me, and I hope you fall in love with them too. It's a huge honor to share my debut novel with you. Thank you. All my best, Junhye." That's so awesome. I'm so excited to read a debut novel, but it sounds so good to me. Let me know what you guys think. If you selected this book, if you're an Authentic Books reader, if you are a subscriber, or if you didn't, what book you selected for the month of December. And if you haven't already, like I said, if one of your resolutions is to maybe read a little bit more, then definitely check out this subscription. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. It would really help me out, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.